Dear children, let's start our basic science class. Do you have a home garden in your home? Today we are discussing about the home gardens. I mean the vegetable garden for your kitchen. That is vegetable cultivating for your kitchen. Which are the vegetables cultivated in your home? There may be legume, lady's finger, there may be bitter gourd, brinjal, ash gourd, pumpkin, cucurbita, ivy gourd, and amaranthus. Maybe more than this list you can be in your home. Am I right? It's the right time for making a vegetable garden for your kitchen. Some of them may be started already, isn't it? You have enough time to spend for it. So everybody try to make a vegetable garden for your own. Which are the vegetables that can be included? Like this pea, ash gourd, pumpkin, cucurbita, lady's finger. These lists can be used for it. Am I right? How we cultivate pea plants or legume plants? Firstly, by adding water to the seeds, allow them to sprout. After the sprouting or germination, plant the seedlings in the soil. After 2 to 3 days, leaves emerged. Firstly 2, then 4, then 6, and so on. At this time, we should give a long stick for support, otherwise the plant can grow properly. These plants are weak-stemmed, isn't it? We should provide a support for climbing up. These plants needs a support to climb up. These type of plants are called climbers or climbing plants. These climbers possess certain special structures. Look at the picture. You can observe a spring-like structure in the plant, isn't it? What is the use of this part for the plant? You see, these spring-like parts are attached to other supporting plants or supporting sticks. Okay, these special structures helps the plant to attach on the supports. Okay, these special structures are called tendrils. These spring-like special structures are called tendrils. Tendrils may be formed by the modification of leaves or stem. Now look at the next picture. It's a pepper plant. It also needs support to grow. But do you see tendrils in it? No. Then how it is attached to the other plants? Can you identify from the picture? Yes, they have root for this purpose. These roots are called clinging roots. These type of weak-stemmed plants that climb on other plants are called climbers. Climbers depend for only support, isn't it? And you studied in the 4th standard about the adaptations. Do you remember? What are the adaptations of climbing plants? They have tendrils, they have clinging roots, and also they are weak-stemmed plants, isn't it? Let's go to our activity number 1. Activity number 1, make short note on climbers by including adaptations and give examples. Okay, this is the first activity. Now look at the next picture. What is it? Do you see this plant? Do you taste it? What's its taste? Yes, it's sweet. It's a sweet potato. How it is grown? It's not a climbing plant, isn't it? It creeps on the ground. There is no tendrils. Do you see tendrils or clinging roots in it? No, there is no tendrils and no clinging roots. But do you observe the picture? It creeps along the ground and make roots wherever it touches the ground. So it doesn't need tendrils or clinging roots. These plants also have weak stem. So these weak-stemmed plants that are creeping along the ground is called creepers. So this is our next activity. Activity number 2. Write short note on creepers with examples. Sweet potato is one of the example for creeping plants. There are other examples too. Teacher shows you more examples. Look at the picture. It's a hydrocotyle, otherwise called centella. In Malayalam, it is termed as kodangal. It's a medicinal plant. Hydrocotyle or centella. It is a medicinal plant. Okay. The next one is Oxalis. Did you see this beautiful plant? In Malayalam, it is termed as Puliyarila. Puliyarila. The structure of its leaves gives that name to it. Okay, this is our Oxalis. And the next one is, you are familiar, that is strawberry. You heard about the strawberry ice creams, strawberry cakes, isn't it? This is that plant, strawberry plant. It is also a creeper which creeps along the ground. Okay, so you studied about the climbers and creepers. So our next activity, activity number 3, is to classify the given plants into climbers or creepers. Okay, the given plants are ash gourd, snake gourd, sweet potato, snake gourd and sweet potato. Okay, hydrocotyle, pumpkin, watermelon, oxalis. Okay, you have to classify these plants into climbers or creepers. For the next science class, you should try an experiment. It's a simple experiment. Take a piece of bread and water it by sprinkling with your hand. Keep it as such for the next science class. You should not touch it, okay? Care should be taken if there is little children. Okay. Ask the help of your parents. Take down the observations in your science book every day. Okay. Now it's the time to remember the points that we have studied in the previous classes. Okay, listen it carefully. We studied that plants are autotrophs, that is, they can prepare their own food using water, carbon dioxide, chlorophyll and sunlight. All other organisms depend on plants for their food. Plants absorb carbon dioxide through small pores known as stomata seen in leaves. Oxygen and excess water also liberates through these pores. Respiration is taking place in plants. During respiration, plants absorbs oxygen and liberates carbon dioxide. During daytime, respiration and photosynthesis together takes place. And during night, photosynthesis cannot be taking place because there is no sunlight. The arrangement of leaves around the stem is such a way that maximum sunlight falls on it. For this purpose, leaves are arranged in opposite, alternate or whirled around the stem. Different types of pigment molecules or color-giving molecules present in plants in addition to chlorophyll as anthocyanin, xanthophyll, carotene, etc. But chlorophyll is a pigment that are capable of carry out photosynthesis. So every autotrophic plants possess chlorophyll in it. Some plants depend on other plants for shelter. These type of plants are called epiphytes. Examples are vanda, orchid, seedathali and bulbophyllum. Some plants depend for other plants not only for shelter but also for absorbing water and minerals. These plants are semi-parasites. Examples are loranthus and sandalwood tree. There are total parasites. They absorb the prepared food from the host plant. Examples are Cuscuta, Rafflesia. Both the parasites and semi-parasite, total parasites and semi-parasites is harmful to the host plant. There are weak-stemmed plants that needs support for growing. They are climbers and creepers. Climbers have tendrils and clinging roots to attach with the support. Examples snake gourd and bitter gourd. Creepers grow creeping along the ground. They do not possess tendrils or clinging roots. Examples are hydrocotyle, sweet potato, strawberry and oxalis. This is enough for today. Make that experiment of wet bread. Okay. Rest in the next class.